Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of the series.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Vero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
J.D. Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ramon Laureano is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Aguilar has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, number 19. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. New inning set to get underway. That'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Chapman brings it in. So the first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fifth, the third base.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the 10, sure.
Stepping up now, Alex Berdugo. And from him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Again, another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Another 0-2 home. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Devers, runner at first with 2 gone. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Bring up Stephen Piscotty. Grounds it sharply to third. Devers has it. First, a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D-Day. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Batting in, the left fielder,
stepping into the box, Chad Pinder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and one now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Sean Murphy. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Berdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. James McCann comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The catcher for 33.
No balls and a strike to count.
McCann.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. McCann, a California native, actually. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to him.
Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Toronto.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 19 will put this one away, and his side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Center fielder, number 22.
First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead. And we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. McCann over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 19.
Settling in now, number 19. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as we begin the top of the 4th.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
One of the things you want to do, D-Rose, is you have to try to get ahead.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. On he pops it up. Chapman and a foul ground, and this will land foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The wind-up and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ground ball left side. Devers gloves it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with a clean.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter,
Chris Davis next to bat. Got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third. A tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Now batting, Lázaro Armenteros. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And a look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit the other way out toward right field. Berdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Armenteros has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
So striding forward now, James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wind up and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day. That's on the menu so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. A shot to second base and handled for the first down.
Chapter. Murphy.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead. Into the box, number 19. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Into the concrete staircases, and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Chris Davis.
Designated
This one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, number 298 in his career, as they open it up to 6-2 now. So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed for that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 5 innings complete. It's the A's. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Peraza is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Rafael Devers started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game.
That wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping into the box, Alex Berdugo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Down into left center for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard hit line drive.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. 3 runs already home here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's high in that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Chad Pinder. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box, Sean Murphy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Bounce it to the left side. And there are two away now.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in once again, Ramon Laureano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense, not a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Marcus Semien will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run. Really got his guys going. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hard ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst. At the plate, James McCann. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now pitching for
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
1-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on a ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And here's Jose Peraza, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
I got the count.
Oh, he got fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Diekman is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Paul Blackburn takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
On the first, and talk about doing a job out of bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. To short. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Chris Davis will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame. He flashed you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that touch.
Stephen Piscotty stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. A sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 1-2. 2-2.
Yep.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the A's. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. J.B. Wendelken gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57.
Here comes the first pitch. Rafael Devers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Devers is digging for home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now they'll get him at third base. Trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Wendelken, a native of Georgia. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. Oh.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Ryan Brazier will come on in relief now, so make his 35th appearance of the season. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Lázaro Armenteros. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Chad Pinder is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding into the box, Sean Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Next up for the Red Sox, James McCann. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. Striding in, Ramon Laureano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 22.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is on the ground over the first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The winning run is at first base. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Ready with another two-strike offering.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 19. He'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. The ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And it's celebration time as the A's are going to walk off with a win.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Oakland A's came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. J.B. Wendelken claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base.